right, what is up, ladies and gents? Jason Ward here, Ward's Way to Fitness. And today I wanted to answer a question that I received on my Instagram. That's at Ward's Way to Fitness. In case you're not following me already, please go do so. So she asked me about cheat days and what my thoughts were. So I want to start with, what is a cheat day? So a cheat day is essentially just a planned diet break or a high calorie meal or day that you're having to help you continue on with your diet. So number one thing I want to talk about there is how I don't appreciate the word cheat or reward or treat. This conjures up the image that you are rewarding yourself with food, which is something that we do with dogs, not with people. So stop rewarding yourself with food because you're not a dog. All right? So I prefer to utilize the term refeed because this is more psychologically beneficial because it's a planned deviation from what you would normally do. You're accounting for what's going to happen when you have these foods. All right. This I would normally do with my clients based on their specific goals. So why might we cheat? So cheats usually mean you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, right? There are two main possibilities here. So you're either cheating for a psychological reason, which is usually emotional eating or stress eating, something of that nature, or a physiological reason, which is usually due to either being low in specific micronutrients, so maybe you're not getting something from the foods you have included in your plan, or you're not getting enough protein. There's another macronutrient that you might be missing in your plan. Maybe you're not getting quite enough, as I have found with most of my clients are not. So then we can move on to when to cheat or refeed, which is the better term here. So when are we going to refeed? We're going to do that based on your goal. So your goal, either being fat loss, muscle gain, doesn't matter what it is, will determine when we get to do the refeed. We'll also only do the refeeds based on how aggressive your protocol is. So the more of a deficit that you create, the more often you'll probably need to incorporate a refeed into your plan. Also, the time frame is very important in making those decisions as well. So next point I want to go over is training. So what should we do with training around refeeds? So there's really two camps here. Some people think that you should target whatever body part is most important to you. And then there are the others who think that it should be all about ramping up the metabolism as much as possible to minimize the effects of all those high calorie foods. There's not really any science to back up one or the other. So it's kind of a personal preference. Which one do you want to do? So you can train that specific body part in the hopes that those extra calories are going to go to building that body part, or train that entire body, ramp up the metabolism, and hopefully mitigate any damage you might be doing by taking in all that extra calories. Which brings me to coping with overdoing it. So we've all been there. We had a full pizza and a pint of Ben & Jerry's, maybe a full package of Sour Patch Kids, whatever it might be. We all have our own personal vices. I've done many of those things in my years as a bodybuilder, and I've seen many clients do the same. The trick is to have a strategy for what happens after that. So there's two that I've incorporated more regularly than others. So number one is an intense training session. So if you go off the rails, have way too much food, the next day use that food to fuel your workout. Really push yourself that next day. You'll have all the calories you need available, so you should be feeling good. The other strategy that I have used is an intermittent fasting protocol. So basically just don't eat for the next 24 to 36 hours because you have all of the nutrients and calories there that you need already. Just use them up, right? Hopefully you guys found this information useful. If you have further questions, please don't hesitate to comment below, send me a DM on Instagram, Twitter, whatever your personal social media preference is. I will link down below all of my platforms for that, so you're easy to find. Hopefully I will hear from some of you soon. Have a great day, guys.